What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with a daily reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Cancer. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Team Cancer. Shout out, of course, to Shin. Thank you for pulling on in. Look at that. I got rhymes. Nonetheless, everybody, as always, I do want to say, if you want a personal read, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. That link is in the description box down below if you would like to book me there. I do want to say what's up here to some peeps, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I do want to say first and foremost, sorry about missing the weekend reading, everybody. I have been incredibly depleted with my other job on top of that full moon we just had, so bear with me, y'all. I appreciate y'all staying patient nonetheless. I do want to say, though, I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and happy Monday to you all. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Shin, Chrissy? What's going on, XO? What's going on, Angie, Chloe? What's going on, Baby Ghoul, Cancerian Girl, Renee, Sarah? What's poppin'? Very happy Mondays. How are you, Cody? Hello, hello. What's going on, Mello, Anita? Hopefully I say your name correctly. Dulkin, what's going on? What's going on, Michelle? How's everybody doing here today? Hope you guys are doing great. Without a further ado, though, let's go ahead and get it poppin'. We are going to start out here with Team Cancer. So, Cancer, happy birthday to you. Hope you guys are having a great start to your season. And without further ado, let's get on into it. So, what insight and information is popping on through here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for our Cancer gang, please? Coming on into tomorrow. Cancer, your energy is coming up here pretty damn quick. One more shuffle coming on in, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you is a 5 of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy for you, we got here the King of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the 10 of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Cancer, coming on into tomorrow is going to be the Moon card in the reverse position as well. So let's jump on into it, Cancer, and see what's going on here for you at this time. Now, Cancerian, once again, you begin here with a 5 of Swords in reverse, and then you pair that card here to the King of Wands in the upright position. I definitely feel like you're not fighting for something anymore, Cancer, as hard as you used to. It definitely kind of seems like something else is catching your attention. So chances are, if you're noticing that you're not fighting for something anymore like you once did, it's because you're starting to see that you're shifting your focus and your interests in a different direction. Maybe you're not fighting for a person as hard as you once did because somebody else is kind of consuming your interest at this time. Maybe it's that way about work. Maybe it's that way about friendship. But I definitely feel like you are starting to recognize what's calling your attention is definitely different than what you previously had in mind. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, 10 of Swords reverse, you're not necessarily 100% pulled back from what initially had your attention, but you can definitely see that you're starting to feel way more focused and way more interested in someone potentially or something else. Having a look at the outcome here, Moon in reverse, your feelings are definitely changing, but you quite can't place your finger just yet on how you entirely feel. So I think for some Cancerians, mixed emotions are coming up here moving into the next 24 hours. Maybe you've been dealing with somebody for a while in love, but suddenly you're kind of in a position where somebody new is taking up some interest for you. Maybe you've been doing a job for many, many years, but a different kind of career seems to be calling your name. Cancer, I want you guys to know that just because you had longevity in a certain situation or with a certain person doesn't mean you can't explore something new. If you feel like you're being more interested and call towards something new instead, go for it. I genuinely feel like this is the time to explore new options. Overall, though, Cancerian, like I've mentioned to you already, you are intrigued in something new, and if that's the case, let it capture your attention and see where things go. Now, I know it gets a little tricky if we're talking about relationships, right? Because let's say you've been dating, Anthony, right? We'll throw my name out there. Let's say you've been dating an Anthony for like 7 years, right? You may not want to walk away from your relationship and just jump right on into a relationship with Brandon, right? Because at the end of the day, how do you know? However, though, I would only say give a new person a chance if you're totally and 100% done with who you were connecting with previously, right? If you were not happy with Anthony anymore in a relationship, then I wouldn't be with him. I would be single, right? Then go for it and connect with new people, so on and so forth. But it's a bit of a different story when we talk about careers and things of that nature too, because if you had a career for years and you know it's not satisfying you, but something else is bringing in some good attention and it seems interesting, it seems capturing to you, then give that a go. So Cancers, pay attention to your feelings. Yes, your emotions may be mixed right now, but there is a reason why something new is calling you. Allow yourself to explore that. It's not calling you for no reason at all, okay? So it's one of those situations where it's like, hey, universe is calling, a new, situation is calling. Don't necessarily ignore the call. Explore it a little bit. Maybe there really is something there, okay? All right, Cancerian, I love that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, guys, we have started out here today with our water signs. For the lineup, we're going to do water, fire, air, and earth. So that'll be today's daily lineup. We're jumping on into fire signs here next. What's up, Pete? You said, I don't believe. Sorry, I mean, I don't believe fate. Prove me wrong. What are the tricks? I don't believe in fate either, brother. I believe everybody makes their own reality and creates their own reality. I think that you're in control of what it is you choose to do with your life. So with that being said, that's how I would respond to that kind of question. Whether or not you resonate with tarot is totally cool with me. Nobody has to sit here and watch if it's not something you resonate with. But yeah, I'm not a big believer in fate either. I believe that we make our own luck. I believe that we write and create our own stories. And I'm just kind of there to help you if I can. So yeah, that's the way I look at it, man. What's going on, Renee? Thank you, Aunt. God's blessings to you and everybody here. Likewise to you. Thank you for coming on by. Appreciate you so much, okay? All right, guys, hopping into fire. Let's take a look here at the Ram fam and see what we got going on here for the Aries gang. What insight and information is popping on in here for our zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, everybody, for our zodiac sign of the Ram fam? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead, everybody, and check it out. We're going to get about one more shuffle for Team Aries, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Ram fam, overall energy for you is a Six of Swords in reverse. You might be connecting here potentially with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming on out here to the current energy, you got here the Four Cups in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, you got here the Page of Wands in the upright position. Looking at the outcome here for Aries is a King of Wands showing up here as well. Aries, pretty interesting stuff coming into play here so far. Six of Swords reversed, Four of Cups in reverse. I think you're going back here to giving somebody some attention. I feel like you were kind of probably ignoring a person previously. However, I feel like you're open to them now. Looking at what you're dealing with, Page of Wands, you seem to be interested in hearing what they have to say. So I kind of feel like, Aries, you were tuning somebody out for a little bit, but there's definitely something I feel bringing you back toward them. It's like, okay, I'll hear you out. I'll listen to what you have to say. However, though, there is nothing that's guaranteed is what I'm hearing, Aries. Looking at the outcome being the King of Wands here says, you really got to wow me and woo me. You really got to surprise me if you want to keep me around. Why do I feel like somebody kind of messed up with you? And that was the original reason as to why you pulled back from them in the first place. However, you're like, okay, they said something kind of interesting. I'm going to give them a second chance and see where things go. This could be something that happened in the love department. It could be something that happened in the friendship department, or maybe you had an acquaintance or somebody new you met, and before you could really get to know them, maybe they did something that bothered you. But it's not that you're not willing to give a second chance, but somebody here's saying, hey, give me one more go. And they're trying to capture your attention. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to give you this other chance, but you really got to wow me and woo me, because whatever pushed me away the first time was something that I wasn't quite happy with. So I feel like you're kind of giving somebody a second chance, but once again, they really have to wow you and woo you before you go ahead and move forward. Interesting, Ram fam. Take that if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? So we have done our water and fire. Let's jump on into the air, and let's check out the Geminis. Team Gemini, how are we doing, baby? Hope you guys are doing well, and let's see what's in store here for you. What insight and information's popping on through here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, what's going on, Sam, Sarah? What's up, Sarah, Thomas? How are you? What's poppin', Tammy? How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing great. What's going to be going on here, though, for our zodiac sign of Gemini? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead here, gems, and have ourselves a look. Overall energy here for Gemini is going to be the 10 of Cups in the upright position. Taking a look here into the current energy, Gemini, you got here a Queen of Swords in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here a 6 of Pence in reverse. Okay, looking at the outcome, Gemini, Justice in the reverse position as well. Finding happiness in an unjust situation is what came to light immediately. I feel like this is about you recognizing maybe not everything is perfect, but I need to accept everything for what it is. If I can't change the circumstances directly, or if I can't change them right now, why worry, right? This is about recognizing I got to be happy with what I have. I got to look at the bright side with what I have. And even though my life right now may not be in the most perfect balance or exactly where I wanted to be, this is about me appreciating the fact that I'm here and there is good stuff to focus on. And I think that's a great kind of mindset to have for many people. A lot of people would say, hey, I got this going on. 6 of Pentacles reverse. I got so much I don't resonate with. I got so much going on in my life I'm unhappy with. It feels unbalanced. I'm so frustrated because I'm not connected to the things, the people, or the situations I want to be. But here you are saying I'm remaining grateful because gratitude goes a long way. I'm going to be grateful for what I have, and therefore I shall acquire more. I'm going to be grateful for what I have and focus on the good stuff because guess what? There may be bad stuff here, but there's good here too, and that's worth focusing on so much more than the stuff that makes me unhappy. Nobody's perfect, and by no means necessary is everybody's life perfect. We all, and no one's life's perfect in general, right? But we all have struggle. We all have things we're not happy with. We all have things we want to work on. But is it worth it constantly only focusing on the bad when there is something good going for you too? Fuck no. So with that being said, Geminis, I feel like you're getting to a mindset where it's like, you know what? My life is far from perfect, but I got so much good to focus on. I'm going to be grateful for that. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to put my focus there and focus on expanding the good. Inevitably, if we keep focusing on expanding the good enough, the good's going to really outweigh the bad by a lot. Okay? So it's something to think about. Keep on focusing on the good stuff because remember, where your attention goes is where energy flows. Okay, Gemini? Love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank y'all for tuning on in. So we have done our air, water, and fire. Let's get on into the earth signs and take a look here at the Taurus gang. What do we got popping on in here for the bulls? Messages and insight, please, coming in here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our Zodiac sign of the Bull Gang? Team Taurus coming on into tomorrow. What's going on here for the Bull Gang, ma'am? Hopefully some really fantastic stuff. Bull Gang, overall energy, here you are. We got here the Hierophant, which is the Taurus Zodiac card in the tarot. Taking a look into your current energy, we have here the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, Taurus, we got here the 4 of Pentacles. And taking a look here at the outcome for Taurians is going to be the 5 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So let's take a look here and see what is up. Taurus, you got here a Hierophant, you got here a Wheel of Fortune reversed. Let's talk about it. Hierophant represents your commitment level. Wheel of Fortune reverse can represent you maybe not feeling like you're in the most, kind of makes you feel like you're not in the most fortuitous place, or it can kind of make you feel like you're not in the most fortunate place, but I feel like you're very committed to turning things around. So right now, Taurus, you might feel like the world is a little bit shaken upside down, but you're committed to turning it around, and that's what counts. Looking at what you're dealing with here, 4 of Pentacles. I'm keeping my feet planted firmly. I'm not going to budge. I'm holding on to the mindset that things will improve. And seriously, guys, this goes a really fucking long way. A lot of people can look at life and say, oh my God, it just gets worse and worse and worse, but your mindset is really king. Sometimes in life, you're going to have streaks of shitty things happen. Sometimes it may be a year or two. It fucking happens. I've gone through it, but inevitably things have to change because the one thing about this experience and this reality is that nothing lasts forever. There is no level of consistency forever. There is always going to be rapid change. And even if things are negative for a while, it is bound to be positive again. Right? If things are positive for a while, it's bound to be negative again because we live in that reality of duality. So things will get better inevitably, and that goes for every single person on this planet. So I feel like you're at that point where it's like, okay, Wheel of Fortune reversed. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm committed to going to where I need to be, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep that drive. I'm going to keep that fight because I know one day it's going to change. So looking at the outcome here, 5 of Pentacles reversed. The one thing I'm not going to lack is I'm not going to lack belief in myself. I'm not going to lack confidence. I'm not going to lack keeping an optimistic and outgoing and a positive mindset because I know inevitably I'm going to be somewhere. Things are going to get better. Shit's going to work out for me, and goddamn it will. Listen, I'm 25 years old. I've gone multiple times through the ups and downs of shit not working and shit working. Shit being steady and okay, shit being boring, shit being horrible, shit being fucking amazing. I've gone through so much of those levels consistently, up and down, up and down, up and down in my life. But I'll tell you one thing, if you're feeling down, you'll be up. I don't care how cringy I sound. I don't care if I sound like fucking Tony Robbins right now, because I'm a very motivational kind of person, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how down you're feeling, you'll get back right here. But you got to keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. So do what you can to hold on to that mindset. Stay committed, stay driven. Find habits that work for you. Keep doing what you can to keep that kind of mindset. Because remember, not only do your beliefs create your reality, but the kind of mindset you have primes the energy you're in. The kind of energy you put out there is the energy you get back. This is not the time, Taurus, to say, welp, nothing's going good, so fuck it, my life sucks. Might suck right now, but you got the power to turn it around. Okay? I love you. Stay positive. Keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, and I'll catch you, Taurus, okay? Thank you guys for stopping on by. Shout out Team Taurus. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up, everybody, our first batch of Zodiacs here for the daily read. We're going to hop on into batch number 2 here shortly, okay? Hey, what's up, Kaylee H? You said, hey, Aunt, it's my B-Day tomorrow. It's Canada Day, so my husband is taking me to see the fireworks in the city tonight. Have a great night, all. Oh, that's super cool. Happy birthday, first and foremost, and enjoy yourself. Happy Canada Day, by the way. That sounds like a super fun time, so do enjoy yourself, and have a great, great birthday. Thank you for stopping by tonight. What's up, Chrissy? That sums it all up. Thanks, Aunt. You're very welcome, my love. Heather Ann, what up? You said, just popped in. We were just talking about this. Hot damn. Mindset, 10 habits that make a positive life article. Oh, yeah. That shit is a really good one there for sure. I also have a video, I think, too. I don't think it's 10 habits. I think it's 7 habits or something, but it's a really old video of mine on my channel about like 7 ways or something to lead and live a happy life. Some shit like that. If you guys do some digging, you know, become a little like private investigator or something, you can find that video somewhere on my channel. But yeah, super cool stuff, man. Super cool stuff. Melanie said, period. Absolutely. Always speaking facts. Happy to do so. Anyhow, though, guys, we did finish up our first batch. We're getting into batch number 2 here shortly. I do want to let the earth signs know you are priority for July. So your readings are already finished and you're going to be posted tomorrow. So if you're a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, check out your July monthly tarot video. It's posted for tomorrow. So feel free to give it a check out when it comes out. Okay. Much love and appreciation to my earth gang. Okay. Happy Monday, guys. Set a killer intention. Set awesome intentions for your week ahead. Wishing everybody nothing but the best, okay? All right, everybody. We're going to hop on into batch number 2 here in a sec. We did Cancer already for water, so we're going to check on in with the Pisces and see what's happening with the fish, all right? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What insight and information, baby, is coming on in here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Piscean? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead and give it a check out. Hopefully, Pisces, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Pisces, overall energy for you is the Devil in reverse. Fantastic. Taking a look here at the current energy we have here, the 9 of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with, Piscean. We got here the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and taking a look here at your outcome, guys, is going to be the Page of Cups in the upright position. So Pisces, let's get on into it. You could be dealing with a Capricorn because you do have here the Devil showing up. Luckily, it's showing up here in the reversed position. Now, Devil reversed here paired to the 9 of Cups reverse is a pretty interesting combination. It's representative of I've let go of the negativity right now in my life or in my circumstance, but I still don't feel quite happy. And I think that's because when we go through really tough situations, guys, and we're fucking depleted, it takes a little bit of time to build yourself back up. So the way I'm looking at this, it's completely normal. Have you ever been in a super toxic relationship with somebody or a super toxic friendship with somebody and you get out of it and you're kind of like, okay, I'm relieved that I'm out of it, but you know, I'm not instantly happy. You know, you got to go through the time to kind of process what you've been through. You know, if you just got out of a toxic relationship, sure, you might feel relieved you're no longer with that partner. However, you're left with all that emotional baggage that you've went through, and it's going to take some time to process that. It's going to take some time to release that before we can work our way back up. So Pisces, what you're feeling right now is incredibly normal. just because you got rid of something toxic doesn't inherently mean poof, we're instantaneously happy. It means we got to do some work, babe. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like right now you're like, I don't feel like kicking up the gears, you know, and focusing on building myself back up right now. I'm kind of just at a point where I'm just fucking depleted, and I want you to know it's okay to feel that way and be that way. If you need time to just separate yourself from the drained energy you felt, separate yourself from everything you went through, and give yourself time to recover, that's totally fine. Do not hesitate to do so. Looking at the outcome here for Pisceans, we got here the Page of Cups, and Page of Cups here is representative of like, I'm trying my best to have a positive energy, but I'm here to tell you right now that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be positive if you're not feeling positive. We're humans. We have feelings, and our feelings are our indicators. Our feelings are here for a reason. They're not there to be essentially shoved away, or essentially, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. Disregarded, maybe. Not the word I wanted, but invalidated is the word I wanted. Our feelings aren't meant to be invalidated or pushed away and shoved away. They're meant to be felt. So you don't have to sit there and do everything in your power to put on a smile, or do everything in your power to be super positive, right? This is something that'll take time. I don't know what you've been through, but it looks like you've been through hell and back in some scenario. Give yourself the time to heal. But most importantly, if you want to heal, you gotta feel. So give yourself this time right now, Piscean, to feel, because feeling is healing. And when you get through it, you can build yourself back up little by little. But it's okay right now to not be at the top of peak high vibration. It's okay to feel what you're feeling now. Let yourself feel that energy, process it how you need to, and slowly but surely, you'll work your way back up. Okay? I love you, Pisces. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, everybody, for stopping on by. So we have done our fish. Let's go ahead and hop back into the fire, and we're going to take a look here at Team Leo and see what we got going on. Messages coming on up here for Leo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of the Leo gang? Let's go ahead and check it out. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Leo, overall energy for you is a 7 of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Coming on into the current energy, we got here a 4 of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with, 8 of Cups in the upright, and taking a look here at the outcome, Leo, Knight of Cups in the upright position too. Interesting. Let's go ahead here and check it out. Leo, you got here a 7 of Wands, and then you pair that 7 of Wands here to the 4 of Wands in reverse as well. It kind of feels to me like you are definitely taking some space from somebody right now. I don't feel like you want to personally be around their energy. I feel like you're choosing to be around other people. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Cups, I want to be around other people. I want good vibes. I don't feel like I'm getting good vibes from this current scenario and situation. I kind of feel like right now my relationship and where I stand with somebody is in a little bit of an oddball place. So I want to take some time here to walk away from this and enjoy the other people and other surroundings I have within my personal life. So Leos, it kind of seems like you're taking a break from somebody, moving into your next 24 hours, kind of choosing to be around some other people. Maybe people right now you feel are more drama free, or people right now you feel are more of a good vibe, especially if you've been dealing with somebody who maybe you feel hasn't been bringing the best of vibes. You know, I'm not sure if you're dealing with a romantic situation, a friend situation, family, etc., but you know, you're entitled to be around who you want to be around, but you're also entitled to be around good energy and good company. And if you don't feel like you're getting that in your current situation, you have all the right to separate yourself from that, because preserving your vibration is your right. So I think right now you're at a point where you need some space from a particular individual, or possibly a particular situation or environment. This could be like, yo, I need a break from my fucking job. Maybe some of you are taking a vacation and choosing to be around family right now. That's totally fine too. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be an environment like work, but I feel like it's needed. You know, you're saying to yourself, maybe I've tried before to put space here, but this time I need to affirm space and be firm about it. I feel like there's a level of firmness that needs to come in this situation where you're saying, I need to make sure I'm firm. I need to not give in with this 4 of Wands energy, right? I need to kind of make sure I hold myself accountable from separating myself from this person and giving myself the distance I need, or separating myself from this situation and giving myself the distance that I genuinely need. So interesting storyline. Take that, of course, if it applies, leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Leo, for tuning on in. So we have touched base here, guys, with our fire. Let's go ahead and keep it moving forward and hop on into our air signs here next, okay? We did do Gemini already, so we'll be taking a look here at Libra shortly. All right, everybody? What's up, Healing Hearts? How are you? You said, hey, better late than never. Of course. Thank you for coming by anyhow. Hey, Renee, how are you? What's up, New York City girl? You said J-Lo is a Leo. What's going on with J-Lo? Now I'm interested on the tea. What's going on with J-Lo? I want to hear about that stuff. Uh-oh. I don't really keep up too much with like celebrities and shit, but now that you mention it, what's going on? What's up, Cozy Dreams? Welcome in, like, share, comment, subscribe, and invite your friends and fam to come in and enjoy the daily insight from the Ant Experience with us. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like the Ant Experience. It's cute. Thank you. What's up, Heather? You said, have y'all noticed Pisces peeps seem to be very ethereal thinkers, always thinking behind the scenes, awesome people. Indeed. And I think that that's definitely something that's so strong with Piscean energy, because Piscean energy, I noticed, it's like before they make their break or have their big break, it's like they've been planning for years, right? Pisceans are so behind the scenes people. You're correct in that retrospect. And maybe they're not the people that get the shine or the spotlight on them immediately, but it doesn't matter how slowly it is. By the time they step into that spotlight, the maturity they already have in the craft and in the way that they think is so powerful. And you'll see that with certain people, right? So you'll see how they step into that spotlight maybe later on, but when they're in there, they're comfortable and they made their mark already. So it's very interesting about Piscean people for sure. Very, very interesting. So that's a good point. Anyhow, though, jumping on into it, babes, let's take a look here at Libra and see what we got going on, okay? What insight and information is popping on in here for Team Libra, please? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Hopefully, our Libra gang is doing pretty damn well. What's going on here for Libra? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's check it out. Libra, overall energy here for you guys is going to be the Five of Wands in reverse. Keep me away from the drama. Keep me away from the negativity. Keep me away from it all is what I'm hearing for Libras. What's going on, guys? Having a look at the current energy. Queen of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, guys. We got here a Six of Pentacles in the upright. And looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're trying to stay on the same page here with somebody, but you're finding it so hard to resonate with them. You know, I think right now you're trying to put aside any negativity, but it's hard to try to like be on the same page with someone when it feels like they're very frustrating to you. Like, I feel like somebody's really frustrating to you right now and you're trying to like be on the same page with them. However, though, no matter how hard you try, you feel like you just can't be. So there's this level of you doing your best to understand somebody, to get them to work well with them, but it just doesn't feel like you're getting to that level. And not only has it frustrated you, but it's gotten you to a point where it's like, I don't know if I can resonate with them. Queen of Wands reversed. I don't know if I'm confident enough that this can be a Six of Pentacles moment where me and somebody are on the same page. This can be happening in love, in friendship, in work. So take it how it resonates if it applies in your life. But looking at the outcome for tomorrow, Four Swords in reverse, it's like I've taken breaks from this. I've backed off from this situation for a while. I've tried to make things work as much as I can. I think it might just be time for me to realize, how many times do I have to keep on trying to make something work that doesn't? How many times am I going to keep on trying to have an resonating connection or relationship with somebody when there's just a heavily huge lack of resonance, right? So how many times am I going to keep on trying the same thing to get the same result? I think a lot of you are kind of coming to that standpoint here, and it could be with anything. It could be, you know, your love life, your career, whatever the case may be for you. But I definitely feel like, once again, you have tried the drama-free approach. You have tried the negative, no nonsense, or the non-negative, no nonsense approach. You've tried to be as positive as you can to get in a good space with somebody, but I feel like they're very resistant. So, you know, why keep on doing the same thing to get the same results? It kind of feels like you're backing off. You're saying, you know what, maybe this just isn't worth it. And guess what? Maybe it isn't. And that's okay. You can't resonate with everybody on everything. And if you're finding that there's constant resistance in the way of your path here with whatever or whomever you're dealing with, it might be time to pack it up and say, hey, it's okay to disagree. I'm not going to let this, it's okay to agree to disagree, right? And I'm not going to let this continue to bother me. It's not worth the over-investment energetically here at this time. That's what I would say here for Libra. So something to keep in mind, okay? Anyhow, though, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Libra, for tuning on in. So we have done our fire, water, and air. Let's get back into our earth signs, and let's take a look here at the Capricorn coming on into tomorrow, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Team Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving on in to the next 24 hours. What is going to be going on, everybody, here for our zodiac sign of Capricorn, coming on into the next 24 hours. Capricorn, let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Team Capricorn, beginning with your overall energy, you do have a 7 of Wands. Taking a look into the current energy, we have here an Ace of Swords. What it is you're dealing with, we have here a 5 of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for Capricorn peeps is going to be the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Capricorn, I definitely get the sense that you're kind of removing and restricting yourself from somebody because you're starting to begin to see the truth of who they really are or what something really is. Maybe you're beginning to see that a job is not very honest. Maybe the job is sketchy. And as you see the truth of what this workplace is, you want out. Maybe it's the same thing about a relationship, friendship, however this applies to you. But you're starting to begin to see the truth here that something is not what it seemed. Looking at what you're dealing with, 5 of Wands in reverse, I think that you've gone through enough here when it comes to lack of resonance, when it comes to stress, when it comes to potential disagreements and arguments, and you're finding yourself recognizing I just don't have time anymore to deal with a situation that's so frustrating, because I feel like what you've been dealing with is very frustrating and you've reached your limit of that frustration, how much you can take, how much you can continue to consume. So looking at the outcome here, 9 of Pentacles reversed, the card of a lack of confidence. It's like I have a lack of confidence about this situation becoming anything better when all I feel like I've been faced with is stress. So you don't want to be in that stressful environment anymore. You want to be stress-free, and you're beginning to see the truth here that as much as I've had high hopes for something to become better, maybe it just won't, and that's okay. It's good to accept things for what they are, right? Maybe it'll change in the future, but riding out on hope sometimes, guys, is not the best move. Sometimes it's best to accept things for what they are right now in the moment you're experiencing them and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. You know, there's so many people that spend so much time on, well, right now my partner is an asshole, but I'm hoping that, you know, maybe in a couple months he'll get better. Well, if your partner is an asshole now, you probably shouldn't be with an asshole, you know? If your job is absolutely stressing you to the max to the point where you can't handle coming in every day, it's probably not worth hoping it'll get better in 6 months. It's probably worth searching for something better now, today, because your present moment's the most important. When we ride out on hope, it can be a very tricky and dangerous game because sometimes it can keep us trapped in a situation for far longer with no change at all, when we could have walked away prior and previously to something better. So definitely something to keep in mind here, Cappy, but I do feel like you're losing your faith here in something improving, and you're thinking about walking on away. I think you're starting to see the truth that maybe this situation doesn't get better, and that's okay. Sometimes something doesn't improve the way you want it to, and you got to look at it from the standpoint of the present moment and make decisions based off that. It's a tough decision for sure, but you'll be much more stressed not making a decision at all. So this is the time to figure out what you want and how to get to what you want going forward, okay? Keep that in mind, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Capricorn, thank you for stopping by. Much love and, of course, appreciation to you. So, everybody, we have done our second batch of Zodiacs here for the daily read. We'll be getting into our final batch here shortly, okay? Hey, what's up, Aqua333? How are you? What's going on, God's anointed daughter? Good evening, Aunt and chat. I hope you all had an amazing day. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I had a pretty good day here so far. I hope you did as well, and thank you very, very much for stopping by. Much love and appreciation to you, okay? All right, guys, we'll be getting into our last and final batch here shortly. I'm just going to take a short break before we go ahead here and continue, but happy 1st of July. I hope everybody's been enjoying their summer. Guys, it's summer. Prioritize. Do some fun shit. Go to the beach. Go to a theme park. Do something this summer. Make sure you're getting out, soaking up all that sun, and having fun. I don't care if you're gonna sit here and say, well, Aunt, I'm 50 years old, I don't got time for fun. Make time for some fucking fun. Go to the beach with your kids and enjoy yourselves, baby, okay? You guys deserve it. Happy summertime, y'all. Live it up this summer, man. Shit, I know I'm going to. I know I'm going to. Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. Cozy Dream says, sometimes hope don't float. Gotta push the boat to land and get off. I agree. You know, I think that being hopeful sometimes is a dangerous game, man. And the reason I say it's a dangerous game is because hope is far and in between, or far in between, however the fuck you say that statement, who knows, right? But it's very far away from the idea of certainty. Now, sometimes you don't get certainty, but hope is 100% going to guarantee you uncertainty, right? And sometimes it's best to judge your predicaments and your situations based on the present moment. Hope can get you so far, but sometimes hope can really keep you super stuck. So you want to think about that in advance, you know? Hey, Olivia, glad you caught me live. Appreciate you stopping by. Healing Heart says, make time for today. Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. You're 100% right. Tomorrow is not promised. So what you can do today is what matters. That's why today will always matter. And when you wake up tomorrow, it'll be today. You know what I'm saying? We're always forever going to be enriched and engulfed in this present moment, and we have to take it in as much as possible and make do with what we got and make the best of what we got right in front of us. 100%. 100%. All right, y'all. Let's get on into our last and our final batch. We're going to hop back into water signs, and we're going to check out Team Scorpio. So let's see what's going on with you beautiful peeps, okay? What information and insight do we got popping on in here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our Scorpio gang? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead, guys, and get ourselves about one last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's popping with you, man. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Team Scorpio, what is up with you guys? Overall energy for you is a Knight of Swords. You might be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Coming on into the current energy, we got here an 8 of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, y'all, we have here a King of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at this outcome, guys, is going to be a King of Pentacles in reverse as well, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you. Now, Scorps, you begin here with a Knight of Swords, and you pair that Knight of Swords here to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse as well. It kind of feels to me like right now you are cutting out the idea of working too hard on a situation. I feel like there's a lack of appreciation going on here. Looking at what you're dealing with, you got here that King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not putting the attention or the eyes on the work that you provide, and if you're feeling underappreciated, well, maybe my silence will speak volumes is what the Scorpios here are saying. Maybe my lack of work will start to show. Maybe somebody will see what it is they're actually missing, and if they don't, then I was never paid attention to begin with. I was never valued to begin with, and that is simply that. Scorpios are backing off to see how somebody reacts and responds to it, and guess what? If they don't feel that absence, then Scorpio, your answer's right there. The proof is in the pudding, because absence speaks volumes on how somebody feels about you and what they want going forward. And I feel like you are testing this theory to the max moving into the next 24 hours, whether this is about your employer, your friend, your lover. If this person you're dealing with already makes you feel underappreciated, what's going to happen when you don't show up and do anything at all? Would they notice? I've had this theory happen in my life where I've backed off completely, and I've had people notice and not notice. And when they didn't notice, I recognized that I never mattered to you to begin with. When they did notice, I made damn sure they understood that I deserve to be appreciated, because I'm very appreciative to the people I love. That goes both motherfucking ways. And if it doesn't, then it's going to be a one-way street for you to go somewhere the fuck else. Okay? So I really feel like you guys are testing this theory right now. And I want you to remember that silence speaks volumes. Absence speaks volumes. You can really learn a lot by putting yourself in that position. Having a look at the outcome here for you. King of Pentacles reversed. You know what? By no means necessary. Are you incredibly comfortable with the idea of creating absence? Because I think you really care here, about this person. Whether it's, your employer, your boss, your friend, your lover, whoever. You care a lot. And it doesn't make you incredibly happy to test it this way. But it's like, if I'm not going to get this kind of vocal, conversation from them, and if they're not going to see how I actually feel, then I'm taking a step back here and seeing what happens, I'm going to use my actions here to get down to the bottom of this. And I think that sometimes it's a good approach because it gives you a lot of information, insight, and answers. So Scorpio, just be observant and see what happens. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we have touched base here, guys, with all the water signs. We'll be getting into our fire signs here next. Heather Ann said, naughty, naughty. I got to stop playing this on my home theater sound system. Lord help me. Sorry, I'm out here throwing cuss words around on the home theater, but nonetheless, though, appreciate you having me on there. What up, God's anointed daughter? That's on point, Aunt. I was just talking about this with my sister. For sure. Olivia said that message doesn't only apply to Scorpio. This Leo felt that. Absolutely. Cozy Dream says, if my absence doesn't bother you, then my presence was never valued. You said, and That makes my absence permanent. Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. And that's something important to remember, guys. If my absence doesn't bother you, then my presence was never valued. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? All right, baby. Vanilla Cappy, how are you, love? Appreciate you stopping by. Anyhow, everybody, all water signs are done. Let's jump into the fire and take a look here at Sagittarius, okay? What insight and info is coming out here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for Team Sagittarius? Tuning on into tomorrow. What's going on here, Saggy? Let's get one more shuffle. Interesting vibe. I can't put my finger on it yet, but let's take a look. Sagittarius, overall energy for you. 4 Wands in reverse. Taking a look into the current energy, we have here the Strength card in the upright position. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look here at this outcome, Hermit in reverse as well. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So we have here a 4 of Wands in reverse, and we pair that here as well with the Strength in the upright position. This is a time right now, Sagittarius, where it does feel to me like you are starting to create more of a wedge between you and someone, or you and something else. I feel like the point comes down to you not believing that your needs are being met. When I look at what you're dealing with here, you have a Queen of Pentacles reverse, which represents that what you are wanting, desiring, what you are looking for is not really in alignment with you right now out of the situation you're dealing with. So maybe you feel like somebody is not kind of, aligning with what you're looking for. A job isn't meeting your needs, or a situation isn't meeting your needs. And I feel like overall for you, with the outcome here being the Hermit, it's like I've been sticking around for a while hoping that something would stick out, but maybe it's just not at this time. And I feel like a lot of people right now in the collective are kind of going through that, where a lot of people are recognizing maybe what I am doing isn't meeting my needs. Maybe it is time to switch it up. I do feel like generally this summer we're going to be seeing a lot of changes happen in our lives, where we start moving more towards what we need now, because what we've needed before is so drastically different than what we need for ourselves now. What we looked for before is so different than what we're looking for now. So a lot of people are going to notice that not only are they changing as a person, but what they want is significantly changing too. And I think we're going to all be experiencing that a lot here over the summer. So Sagittarius, it's like you've kind of continued the trial and error. You kind of stood in this situation, hoping to see if you're getting anything out of it. But I think a lot of you are going to soon realize I'm not. And it's okay that I'm not. I have to start looking towards what situation I will get the most out of. And I need to see where that's going to take me. So I think that right now you haven't quite yet made a decision, but you are beginning to see maybe it is time to look for something else. So I think that slowly but surely you're going to start finding a different pathing and a different direction for you as time continues to progress here. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Saggy, I love ya. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and of course, moving on forward. So, water is done. Fire is done. Jumping into the air. Aquarius, how the fuck are we doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what's going on here for our Aqua baby. Hopefully, all, something nice with some spice. Who knows what I'm saying right now, Aquarius? Let's just get on into it, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here for Team Aqua baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here, everybody? For our zodiac sign here of Aquarius, coming on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead here, guys, and check it out. Starting out, Aquarius, with the overall energy for you, we have here a Strength card. Looking at the current energy, we have here a 4 of Pentacles. Taking a look here at what Aquarians are dealing with, we have here a 5 of Wands showing up for you. And taking a look here at the outcome, Aquarius, is going to be the Magician in the reverse position. Let's have a look at you guys and see what's going on. Aquarius, Strength card in the upright here, 4 of Pentacles in the upright as well. It does feel to me like you're at a point where you're recognizing that I want to kind of hold back from this particular environment. Something here seems very stressful, or probably someone. I definitely feel like you are not giving anybody access anymore to trigger you or hurt you or frustrate you. You're at a point where you're using your strength and you're embracing your power of not giving a fuck, and it's like I am withdrawing so much from somebody right now because they're not going to get to me anymore. I'm not going to show up for somebody who don't do me any good. And damn right, Aquarius, nor should you. I think you've been really, really forgiving is what I'm picking up on with somebody. Okay, or really forgiving in a situation. Most Aquarians that I'm friends with in my life are naturally very forgiving people too. They tend to be like, you know what, burn the bridge, keep it moving, no worries there. But I think this time you're realizing I can't be that, you know, I can't be like that right now. That's not going to benefit me. You know, if I keep showing people how to treat me, they're going to treat me the same way. Like if I, you know, tell somebody essentially by constantly being forgiving towards them, you know, if I keep forgiving somebody constantly, it's going to tell them, oh, okay, them hurting me is fine so long as they apologize and move forward. It's like you're kind of training somebody on how to treat you. The more you keep tapping into that forgiveness and not having a consequence come along with it. So what's the consequence this time? You're not having access to me. You're not showing up. Granted, you may never show again, even if you do really decide to change, but at the end of the day, people need to understand how to treat me. And guess what? You're not going to treat me that way. Maybe I've given you leeway before, maybe I've given you forgiveness before, but if I keep on doing that, you're always going to think that you can treat me the same way and that an apology is going to make everything amazing, and it's not. So you're taking your step back here, and you're standing up for what you deserve, right? To be treated correctly. You're standing up for the fact that you don't deserve to be treated the way somebody has treated you, and with the energy that they have brought to you, it's not something you're going to accept anymore because you get to filter who's in your life and who's not. You get to dictate whether or not you give your energy to somebody or whether or not you allow somebody else's energy to affect you, point blank, motherfucking period. All right, Aquarius? So I like that a lot for you. I like that you're pulling out. Pause, okay? That's what she said, right? But at the end of the day, I like that you're pulling back here because you 100% deserve the best. And if somebody here is only going to bring this in for you, then they're a person that isn't doing you any good. Period. Point blank. So Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for watching as always, and enjoy the rest of your night, okay? All right, everybody. We have finished up all of our lovely and amazing air, our fire, and our water earth signs. You are last but not least. Let's get on in, though, to our beautiful Virgo, okay? Virgo, you guys are up next. What's up, Vanilla Capricorn? You said, LOL, love the Cappy read. Thank you, and you're very welcome. What's up, Boohey TV? You said, hello, Cancer here. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Moon Mama, what up? You said, oh no, it's almost done, but at least I finally caught you. Or finally caught one because YouTube hates me. LOL. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think YouTube hates you. All right, at the end of the day, though, their notification system does suck. Cozy said, using my forgiveness as your crutch has now left your ass out of luck. I like the bars you're coming up with tonight, Cozy. But it's true, man. It's true. 100%. 100%. Anyhow, let's get on into it, Virgo, and see what's up here for you guys, okay? Let's take a look. What insight and information is popping on out here, please, for our zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, everybody, for the zodiac sign of Team Virgo? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. One more shuffle is in order, and we'll see what we got going on. Virgo, babe, overall energy for you is a 7 of Pentacles. You can be connecting here possibly with a earth sign like a fellow Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Taking a look into the current energy, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Looking at what you're dealing with, Virgo, you got here a Lovers in reverse. Looking at the outcome, though, Queen of Cups in the upright position. Not everybody has to love me, but I love myself, and that's why I'm so damn successful. Okay, Virgo. Damn. Not everybody's gotta love me, but as long as I love myself, baby, that's exactly the way to go. All right, so it's something super important to talk about. We have to recognize that not everybody's gonna love us, not everybody's gonna like us. Some people are gonna hate us, some people want to fight us, some people want to love us, some people want to pause us, right? Everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody's going to have a different point of view. Everybody's going to have a different perception of you, from the way that your parents look at you, to your siblings, to your lover, to your biggest hater, to your best friend, to your side friend, to your acquaintance. Everybody's going to look at you different. But you are going to be the only person in this world that is truly going to know exactly who you are. You are going to be the only person in this world that truly understands the types of investments you make for yourself and the types of investments you make for other people. You are the only person that is standing either in the way or getting the hell out of the way of your own success. You determine where your life goes. Other people may aid you and assist you. Other people may try to tear you down, but you are the person that gets from point A to point B. And I feel like you are finally seeing how important self-love is, because every time we spend focusing on what other people think or what other people want or if other people care. We are not living our lives for ourselves. We are living our lives for other people. Fuck that. Fuck it. If I gave a shit about every single person's opinion I've ever come in contact with, I wouldn't even know who the hell I am. I would just be changing myself constantly to abide and fit by whoever this person wants me to be at this moment in time. Virgo, you know yourself, and that's one of the most successful assets you fucking got, babe. One of the most successful assets you have is knowing who you are. Loving who you are, looking at that outcome, Queen of Cups, right? The energy of self-love. So knowing who you are, knowing what you want, knowing how you're going to go forward is your biggest advantage you got going for you right now. And if you're a Virgo listening today saying, well, Aunt, I don't love myself and I don't know where the hell I'm going, well, it's time to dish out all the external bullshit, all the opinions of other people, all the worries about what they think, and it's time for you to say, what the fuck do I think of myself? And if I'm not happy with what I think of myself, what the fuck am I doing and how am I going to change that? Right? How the hell am I going to be satisfied with who I am? What do I need to do to get there? Your opinion carries the weight. The way you treat yourself carries the weight. If you treat yourself like garbage, you'll let everybody treat you like garbage. If you treat yourself with respect, you'll only let people respect you. Nobody will disrespect you. Right? So, something to think about, guys. But I feel like you're in that energy where a lot of you are having a massive realization tomorrow about what kind of investments are the right investments for me. The only way for you to know that is for you to know yourself. And most of you Virgos watching do. But a quick word to the wise, if you're a Virgo right now who doesn't know themselves, stop basing who you are off other people or what society tells you or what mom and dad told you. Only you can know who you are, and if you don't know who you are today, who do you want to be and what can you do to become that person? These are major thoughts that create major change. Start thinking of that shit today and start making it fucking happen, because you can 100%. All right, Virgos, I love you. Interesting story for sure. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. Totally okay if it doesn't, but I love this nonetheless, guys. And I feel like even if it wasn't resonating with you, hopefully today, that message can be inspiring to you, because you need to think about this. If I'm not happy with who I am, if I don't know who the hell I am, then who do you want to be and what do you got to do to become that person and get there? We get a choice every day to wake up and be the kind of character, right, we want to be in this world. Who the fuck do you want to become? Because you can be somebody different tomorrow. All right? It's your choice. I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Virgo, thank you for stopping by nonetheless. Love and appreciation to you. Okay? And of course, with that all being said, guys, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out here to today's daily reading. Love and appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's read, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, baby. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. Real quick, excuse me, I do want to say, as always, I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the Soul family. Shout out, of course, to all my members, all my subscribers, all my Soul family members and moderators. I love and appreciate every single one of you. So thank you for being here. It really means a lot. Kyle, what's up, man? How are you? Appreciate you stopping by. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for being here, man. It means the world to me as always. I do want to say, guys, coming up tomorrow, all the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your July reading's going to be up. So you had the priority since we didn't even bother with June at that point. It was way too late. So you guys got the priority. July readings coming up tomorrow. Appreciate you. Check them out. They were some pretty damn good ones, so do enjoy those tomorrow, Earth signs. But with that being said, guys, of course, if you want personal reads, you can visit CancerMoonsTarot.com. I'd be happy to have a reading with you if you wish to book me. But other than that, super duper tired over here. Had a pretty hard working day, and I can't wait to work harder tomorrow and catch you guys for the next daily, and of course for more videos in the future. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed and amazing rest of your night, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all, and peace. Been fighting